Author Stephen King has a line about writing. Kill your darlings, he says. Those parts of the story, those characters, those plot lines and ideas that you think are so clever and smart and lovely, but which are not essential. Kill them, throw them away. Well, I threw away at least 2 decent sermons this week, just crumpled them into a ball, threw them in the corner. The problem, of course, is then I was faced with the dreaded blank page of nothing. To overcome that blank page, Ernest Hemingway said, to begin by, quote, writing the truest sentence that you know, and to go from there. Well, here goes. The angel Gabriel shows up to a teenage girl named Mary and announces, "Do not be afraid." As if a terrifying otherworldly creature has just interrupted whatever she was doing that day to turn her world upside down and shake the change out of her pockets. His greeting, "The Lord is with you," serves in this case as a euphemism for "you're pregnant," which gives one pause before proceeding with our customary Anglican greetings to one another. "The Lord be with you, and also with you." Whoa. She didn't ask for it. She has no idea how it happened. What is she going to tell her parents, her friends, her community? What's she going to tell Joseph? Do not be afraid. How is this not simply a biblical example of mansplaining? How is this not just patronizing advice coming from someone who has no idea what he's talking about? How do we hear this other than some smooth jazz kind of Christianity whispering, "Don't be afraid"? Meanwhile, the folks drinking at the bar are staring at the TV screen overhead, scrolling in real time with some very real things to feel afraid about. Omicron, Christmas plans in jeopardy, the kids' January schooling in doubt. Insert your fear here. This is where this scripture has taken me. God doesn't give advice. The angel Gabriel isn't God's mobile advice column dispensing out pearls of wisdom here and there. God doesn't give advice, but announces the way things are. And the way things are is not how we wish them to be. If they were, we wouldn't still be sitting in the waiting room called Advent, sitting in those uncomfortable chairs, just waiting with that strange mixture of dread and hope for our name to be called. This scriptural exchange is known as the Annunciation because God announces. God announces the way things are, but also, and don't miss this, God reveals the way things shall be from now on. Why do you think the angel tells Mary, "Do not be afraid"? Because she is. And she has every right to be. And so do we. And we can feel afraid, and we can have no idea how God is going to work this out. And we can feel that sinking feeling that Christmas is not going to pan out how we'd imagined. we can be dwelling in a situation that feels impossible. And we are not less faithful for experiencing all these emotions. For nothing will be impossible with God, the angel announces. And Mary shows us what it looks like to believe in the one who is bigger than impossible. She does not run or hide, but courageously reclaims her current space as holy ground. She raises her hand. Here am I, the servant of the Lord. I'm with Mary.